This right here is the Bronco versus the Defender and the Wrangler. But first, let's look at the Bronco. The Bronco, of course, is a body-on-frame SUV, which is awesome. It has that awesome architecture, which makes it unique. Also, the Bronco doesn't have two solid axles. It only has one solid axle, and that's in the rear. But just look at it. I mean, look how it handles these roads. It's just straight up awesome for the money. Straight up awesome. Now the Bronco has that Sasquatch package, and it shines with 35-inch aggressive all-terrain tires. And just take a look at it. And not only that, but it's new. And it's really trendy now. Definitely, it's a commodity. So if you do decide to buy one, you're going to get top dollar if you decide to resell it. I mean, just take a look at this go over any terrain capabilities. It's just fantastic, folks. Fantastic. I mean, when it went up against the Jeep 4xe, the only negative thing about this was that it could not do what the Jeep did due to the battery limitations. So the Jeep could run on this battery a lot longer than the Bronco could. And the Bronco in itself not being a hybrid SUV, straight up internal combustion engine. So everything else that the Wrangler can do, the Bronco can also do it. And that's what made it fantastic. And folks, this is the Bronco in a nutshell. And we'll be covering next the Jeep Wrangler. And we'll put these all together with the Defender and see which one comes out at first. But just take a look at this capability. Take a look at this thing just running through the sand at such high speed and high speed terrain capabilities. You know, I saw the Wrangler drag racing the Bronco, and I said this earlier in another video. The Wrangler beat the Bronco 4-cylinder, but the thing started shaking like crazy. And the guy that did the video, he just ignored it. Man, that would drive me crazy. I mean, and that's that shaky axle that people be complaining about in the Jeep. You know, that's because of its solid axles. It's not really made for really on-road use, and especially not drag racing. Guys, this is just the Bronco part of the going up against the Defender and the Jeep Wrangler. And overall, this Bronco did awesome. Fantastic. The price point and everything else is just on point. And its rock crawling capabilities, it's just awesome. Take a look at that. I mean, a Defender, I would be so scared about scratching up those wheels because it's a gentleman's car and it costs a lot more than the Bronco does. And the Bronco with those wheels, you're not so much worried about getting them scratched up and nicked. What an awesome ride. And next, let's look at the Wrangler.
Welcome to fall in Michigan. It's actually a great season to spend some time outdoors and put a few electric miles on the new 2021 Jeep Wrangler 4xe. Under the hood is a 2-liter 4-cylinder turbocharged and direct injected engine, and it packs a punch, leveraging an 8-speed automatic transmission. But let's talk about the electrification piece. Engineers would tell you this is a P1, P2 electrification system. But let's break that down. Let's say P stands for position, and the correlating 1, 2, 3, or 4 talk about where the electric motors are in the driveline. So a P1 system is position 1 right here. That's our e-torque module. We actually replaced the traditional alternator with the e-torque system. It is the job of our propulsion engineering teams to create a calibration so our customers do not see a need to turn off the stop-start function. With the help of e-torque, the events go unnoticed. e-torque is also a very adaptable system that we can build upon, operating by itself or in harmony with additional e-motors. And that leads us to position 2, or P2. And that's between the engine and the transmission. This is a much more powerful electric motor that enables the pure electric driving range for the Wrangler 4xe. Now, the numbers aren't in yet, but I've personally experienced up to 25 miles of electric range, and that's with normal driving. The other major component of the electrification system on the Wrangler 4xe is the battery pack. This is a 400 volt, 17 kilowatt lithium ion pack, and it is actually the enabler for people to take care of their daily commutes without overtapping the fuel tank. It's packaged neatly underneath the rear seat, so it doesn't take up any storage space. Inside the Jeep Wrangler 4xe are some nifty additions, including this charge level indicator on the dash, and of course the Uconnect hybrid pages that allow customers to use the different pages to get the most out of their plug-in hybrid Jeep. But there are a few more functional systems too. The 4xe has 3 modes of operation housed here. Called eSelect, these 3 modes of operation allow the driver to decide how and when the pure electric range is used. The default mode is hybrid. It blends torque from the 2-liter engine and electric motor. In this mode, the powertrain will use battery power first, then add in propulsion from the 2-liter turbocharged i4 when the battery reaches a minimum state of charge. In electric mode, the powertrain operates on zero-emission electric power only until the battery reaches the minimum state of charge, or until the driver requests more torque for, say, towing the 3,500-pound capacity, which engages the 2-liter engine. In e-save mode, the system prioritizes the combustion engine and saves the battery charge for later use, such as restricted urban areas or for silent off-roading. Also within the eSave mode is a battery charge feature. So let's say you've already depleted the electric range of the vehicle, but you're headed to a destination where you want more. By clicking on the battery charge feature, the engine will use supplemental power to recharge the battery so you have extended electric range once you reach your destination. So when you get home, you plug in. And charging times can be set through the Uconnect hybrid pages or through the mobile app that we created. Regenerative braking is the greatest benefit to hybrid technology, with the ability to capture energy that would normally be lost. And the Wrangler 4xe also features a max regen feature. When engaged, a more assertive regen calibration occurs, slowing the Wrangler 4xe faster than standard regen braking and transferring more electricity to the battery pack. Some people call this one-foot driving. The Jeep Wrangler is known worldwide for its off-road capability, and the 4xe adds responsibility by combining an electric vehicle lifestyle with outdoor lifestyle. And through some clever engineering, it is the most capable Wrangler we have ever built. In fact, during testing, the Wrangler 4xe recently completed the Rubicon Trail on electric power alone. Not only can you enjoy silent running off-road, but the 4xe system provides instant torque for carefully crawling over difficult obstacles with the utmost control. There's no need to build up engine RPM for torque. It's all there instantaneously. Speaking of performance, just because the new Wrangler 4xe is a plug-in hybrid, that doesn't mean owners need to sacrifice. The Wrangler 4xe delivers 375 horsepower and can cover 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 6 seconds. Charging infrastructure is key to EVs, and Jeep is in the process of developing a trailhead charging network, putting stations at some of the most popular off-road trails so Wrangler 4xe customers can enjoy all the benefits of the new propulsion system. So let's run through some quick takeaways of the new 2021 Jeep Wrangler 4xe. A pure electric range that can handle most daily commutes with a single charge. Clever engineering provides a great mixture of performance and fuel efficiency. And the 2021 Jeep Wrangler 4xe delivers off-road capability combined with responsibility and an electric vehicle lifestyle. Thank you for the time you've provided this Jeep enthusiast and many others who can now have their Wrangler and an electrified lifestyle. I'll see you on the trail.
So which one do you get? Do you get the Jeep, or do you get the Bronco, or do you get the Defender? It's basically up to you, but this is a gentleman's SUV. Make your choice. And yes, it can do some off-roading stuff. Check it out. So the only thing that's negative about the Defender is it has the independent suspension on all four wheels. Something that... Still speechless. Just check it out. Now, this is the kind of stuff that you would do in a Defender. But on the off-roading, you would need something like the Wrangler or the Bronco in order to handle the rocks and everything else. And plus, you also need the better tires. Because when TFL did this, the tires that the Defender came with didn't last. And it got punctured. And it didn't finish the course. Or must I say the mountain climb. So, if you're a gentleman that likes to go off-roading and your girl or your significant other, whoever it may be, likes to have a coach bag and look pretty, this is the one to get. But if you got a girl that likes to eat gators and camp out and go hunting and carry a gun, well, either a 4XE or a Bronco would be your choice. This is Automotive Reviews. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember, like, share, and subscribe, and have an awesome day. This is some fantastic driving, I tell you.
Hey you guys, say Automotive Reviews. Remember, like, share, and subscribe. And thanks for coming to the channel. I appreciate you. Until then, we out.